I just wanted to show you this beautiful blanket that my mum got Finley for his cot. I mean, look how beautiful this is. I'm just going to open it up so you can see it fully. So lovely, and it's just so soft. It's lovely. So this is my breakfast this morning. So I've currently got some granola with raisins in it, some Alpro vanilla yogurt, some dried cranberry and a bit of hazelnut cream in there as well. So, and I've also made a berry tea, so I'm gonna go and eat that now. So this week my aim is to try and eat better breakfasts. Sorry about my hair, it's like super fluffy. I need to straighten it. But I've actually made myself like a decent breakfast, and I'm gonna try and keep having these breakfasts all the time to try and like actually eat, because I'm being really bad and sometimes forgetting to eat breakfast and lunch. So I'm actually gonna try and eat breakfast every day this week. After I'd had my breakfast and the baby was sleeping, I decided it was time to clean the kitchen. I always like to give it a proper clean every week just to make sure that all the surfaces are neat, tidy and clean. I think it's safe to say that these flowers have definitely had the time, so let's get rid of them. I've just come outside to have a quick look at what's starting to grow, and the daffodils are definitely starting to make their way up, which is nice. But one thing I have spotted is an actual piece of lavender has sprouted, which I'm really happy about, because we planted I think it was 6 of them and all the rest died, but this one has survived for some reason, so we can actually watch that grow. And then we've got some other daffodils coming in here as well, so we're gonna have quite a few daffodils, but I can't see any more lavender. It's just that one, I think. I think that was lavender. I don't know if you can see it on camera, that. But at least one piece is sprigged. And then I think over here we've got some more daffodils coming out as well, so we'll see. But I better go and tell, oh, there's some more daffodils here coming through. It honestly looks so nice in the summer. We've obviously got the pansies over there, but there's only one set. But I'll go and tell Ryan that one of them has stemmed. There we go. It's beautiful, isn't it? It'll need trimming soon, that. But yeah, This is just on the outside of where we live, but we were trying to make it more colourful and we failed. So we tried to plant some lavender in our side garden bit as you walk out to add a little bit of colour, but none of it grew, but one piece has managed to survive. I think Ryan didn't plant them deep enough, so we only ended up with one. But one's better than none, so we'll see if it survives through the next couple of months. The proof that I'm not a professional vlogger is I bought a stand to put my phone onto so that I could move around and record stuff, but up higher. And the stand literally just keeps, my phone is not proportionate because it keeps hitting the buttons. So that hasn't worked. And then my camera on the back is far better than my selfie one. So I'm trying to record not looking at the camera and using the back one. So it's not going very well, but I'm trying. So I've had a bit of a cleany day today where I've kind of just cleaned different things. And Finley had his jabs this morning, so it was a bit of a rush to kind of get everything done. Definitely trying to leave the house at 9:20 is still a challenge, but we did it. But yeah, I've just been kind of organising and cleaning, and now for my next job is I've just got rid of the flowers, so they are now empty, so that can go back in the living room. My next job is to put away Finley's laundry and then go check on ours in the dryer. I wanted to do a video whilst I was washing up, but I'm very conscious of dropping my phone in the water, so I think I'm going to just keep you guys well away from the sink. But I'm currently washing up, so that's what I'm doing. So we have had a very, very hectic, let me just pause, I'm watching my favourite YouTuber. We've had a very, very hectic evening this evening. Finley went for his vaccinations today and he has been feeling a bit groggy the rest of the day. So he was doing okay until about 7-8 o'clock this evening. I think he just got a bit fed up and he was a bit sickly and a bit hot, so we've managed to settle him now, so hopefully he sleeps for a little bit and then we'll give him a feed before bed. But what was really weird about this time round was this was his 16-week one. So when he went for his 6-week one, he was really upset and it took him a long time to calm down. The next one was the same, but when he had his 16-week one today, it was really weird because he cried for about a minute, 2 minutes, and then he just seemed to be like, okay, that hurt, but it's gone now, I'm okay. And it really shocked me. It just proves like how much he's growing, because I could see that kind of thinking of, oh, well, that did hurt, but I'm okay now. It was really, really strange, but really nice. I'm glad that he doesn't have to have any more for a while, because watching them cry is awful. I don't like it. So this video proves, if anybody wants to know my hair type, it's fluffy but not curly. Okay. So today was it was an emotionally weird day because I went into work to basically, a lot of people were going in to collect stuff. I obviously took a lot of stuff home from my maternity, but it was also kind of just to say bye to the centre where we work and everything. It was hard. It was hard. And I feel like under the circumstances, when you do a job that you really love, it is really, really hard to kind of end that chapter. But, you know, I took Finley in and they got to see him. Some people hadn't seen Finley because I feel like when you have a baby, in the winter, there's so much like cold and flu going around that it is really, really hard to get everybody to come and see him when he's little. But anyway, it was nice to kind of go out, and then we went for a coffee, which was nice. Oh, not doing a very good camera angle there, am I? But it was nice to kind of just see everybody, and it felt like a bit like a normal day of how things were before having the baby, because obviously I got up, I got dressed, I got ready, I put on a semi-work outfit, and then I got the baby ready and we headed off in the car, and then I went to work at the office. Obviously not like, I'm messing up my words. You see, other people would edit and redo that bit, but I'm not going to, because I'm doing genuine stuff here. I think, you know, just to go into work, it was quite nice to kind of have that day, that experience really. But it's weird to know that I won't be going back in. But yeah, so I've done that. I'm just having a chill now. So Finley had a bottle at 10 to 11. It's now 10 past 12. So he's nearly gone an hour and a half. I feel like he's going to get up for another bottle before he does big sleep. So I'm just waiting around now to see if he wants to actually have a sleep and then have a bottle. We'll see. If he hasn't woken up by past, I'm giving up and going to bed. After I recorded this clip, I was right, he wanted a bottle, so I got on with making that. And I was talking to him in the background as I was doing it. And then after that, we went to bed. So, it is a few days after my last vlog entry. So I'm trying to remember what I've vlogged so far. This is going to be very jumbled. But life update for everybody is that this week has been really weird and busy. On Thursday, I went into work to see my colleagues and basically say goodbye. And we went for a coffee. It was really nice to have a coffee with them because I haven't actually been out with all of them like that for a really long time. I took Finley as well. He was really, really, really well behaved because he just looks around the cafe, you know, looks around his surroundings, and then he had a little sleep on my knee whilst we were all talking. It was just really, really, really nice, but under such sad circumstances. So I'm definitely not happy that everything has gone the way it has. And trying to get everything sorted out is stressful, but trying to look at the bigger picture, trying to just think about, you know, other things and focus on what time I have left on maternity and everything like that. So yes, yesterday was a very get the house in order kind of day. You know, I did a lot of tidying up and moving around and doing different things. I didn't actually vlog any of that because I was doing another video, the cardigan one. So I've packed up some of Finley's old cardigans, and my mum is keeping them at her house essentially at the moment until I decide what to do with them. But it's definitely been really, really nice to kind of look through them all. It's such a cute collection. Also, I've started watching Smallville again as it's come onto Netflix. I used to watch that when I was younger, and I've never seen all the episodes because it was on TV, and they'd put all the episodes mixed up. So I've actually been watching that, but it's actually been about a week and a half since I watched one. So I'm currently just watching one, and I'm going to make dinner soon. That is the plan. You can probably tell by how I'm looking today that I did not have a good night's sleep last night. It is currently Sunday, and I am tired, yes, because of you. So basically, Finley decided that he didn't want to go to sleep last night. And he's currently just smiling at me. He finds it very funny. Basically, he didn't want to go to sleep last night. He wanted to stay up, which led to us finally going to bed at about 1. And then he decided that he wanted a bottle, didn't you? So then I had to get up and do a bottle. We did that. We went to bed at 2. You woke up at 4 for another bottle. And then we were up at 6. And then we got up finally at 8:30. But I am a tired girl and I haven't had time to do anything this morning. This is realistic mum. Look, you know, this is just how it is most of the time, which is fine because he's got the most gorgeous little smile. So I'll forgive you. I don't know if it's some kind of growth spurt he's doing, but we were getting into a really good routine of him going to sleep at about midnight till about 5-6 o'clock. That's not happening at the moment. So I'm starting to feel it a little bit, but it's all worth it. It means it's usually a good sign that he's growing, I think. So he's having a growth spurt, aren't you? And he's fine. He's happy. He's all right, aren't you? So he's all right. But yeah, so hopefully at some point I'm actually going to get some lunch today, fingers crossed. I just posted a video not long ago on my Instagram, basically been like, I want food. But I will get around to doing that eventually at some point today. So the question is, did I get lunch? And the answer was yes. I managed to finally eat at 2:30. Was it 2:30? I think it was 2:30. When 2 of my family members came round. I actually then got to eat, which was really good. Dinner was a little bit more successful, but Finley's sleeping patterns have started to change because originally he was sleeping for about an hour and then being active for an hour, and everything was really, really good. I'd got into that kind of balance of him doing that. Now everything has changed. He now wants to be awake for 2.5 hours, don't you? And then he only sleeps about half an hour. So I'm going to have to learn to adjust to this if this is the new normality. It has taken me all day, but I finally have fresh bedding on the bed. So, the face I just pulled. I had the option of having a shower or making the bed. I made the bed and he's awake. Oh dear, these 20-minute naps are hard. How am I supposed to do anything? Is he awake or asleep? Let me see. He was awake, so I am going to make a bottle. We got a 20-minute nap there. So I've made the bed. I can at least go to sleep, but the shower is not looking good at the moment because if he stays awake for another 2.5 hours like he's been doing the rest of the day, then I think it's probably then going to be bedtime. We shall see. Anyway, I'm going to make the bottle. Voila, the bottle is made. It is ready to go. I'm just going to make myself a quick cup of juice and then we will get to feeding Finley. So we have decided spontaneously today that tomorrow we are going to go, we are going to go to a place called Yummy Yorkshire for some food. Ryan wanted to do a couple of errands and get his hair cut. So we've decided that we're going to go do that, but we are really close to a restaurant there that we used to go to when we were dating. So we're going to take Finley with us, we're going to get some lunch, and hopefully it'll be a nice morning / lunchtime out rather than just staying in the house. So I am already prepared to go out tomorrow. I'm not taking my baby bag because we're going to sit in a restaurant. So we're going to go from a car to a restaurant and then that's it. We're not going to go anywhere else or stay for long periods of time. So rather than taking my baby bag, I'm going to take this little bag just so that it fits underneath the buggy when I'm in the restaurant rather than having lots of other bags around me. So in the bag, like I say, I've got his formula in his pot. I've got some toys in case he gets a bit bored. We've got nappies, we've got a changing mat, we've got a changing bag, and we've got a spare set of clothes underneath all that. And then in my bag, I've got some wipes in there in case he needs to go to the loo while we're out. And then I've got all my bits in here. He's going to be wearing this as his outdoor coat because it currently fits him really well and it's a really nice little cute outfit. And then he's going to wear this hat while we're outside in the cold because it's going to be low temperatures. And then this blanket will go over the top of him in the car seat when we head out. So I am pretty prepared. I have kind of got everything ready. It's just getting ready in the morning now. One thing that I've had to learn as a parent is to be more organised, and I used to just try and go out and do everything in the morning, but sometimes that's not possible. So I try to prep as much as I can now if I know I'm going somewhere. So now that's all sorted, all I have to do in the morning is get myself ready. Yeah, get Finn ready and then get some bottles ready to go in the bag, and then we're ready to go. I'll show you a few snippets of the day while we're out. Hi, we're about to set off soon. I was actually very prepared this morning. I've got half an hour. Finley is dressed. I am dressed and he has been fed and changed and ready to go. All the bags are packed that he'll need. So I'm literally just waiting for my partner now to be ready and then we can set off. Unfortunately though, it is pouring with rain, so the likelihood of us actually getting to go for a walk seemed unlikely. On the way to where we were eating, the location of the restaurant is near where my partner used to live in Holmfirth. I wanted to show you the beautiful houses and views and scenery that you get when you go to this restaurant. However, as we moved in further and further into the valley, it became overcast and the visibility was poor. I was unable to see the beautiful fields and the animals roaming around like I usually do because the fog had consumed the land. However, it was quite mystical and magical in a way to see the trees without their leaves in the distance still visible in the fog, and we also got to see the sheep too. So I'm currently in the car. I'm currently waiting for Ryan to have his hair cut. That was one of the errands that we needed to run. And then we're going for some lunch. Me and Finley are in the back of the car. Hopefully it'll only be about 5 or 10 minutes because usually it doesn't take that long for guys to have their hairs cut. It is pouring outside still, so I can't take Finley for a walk. But obviously he'll be going in the pram once I get to the other place. But as you can see, there's not a lot of scenery out here. Unfortunately, when we were on our way up, I had every intention of showing you lots of... Oh. What is going on? I don't know what happened there. I basically had the intention of showing you some lovely scenery on the way down, but as you'll see on the videos, it was very overcast. Also, for some unknown reason to me, Ryan's car alarm keeps going off, so I'm trying to be really still and not move so that it doesn't sense that I'm actually in the car. It's never happened to me that before. So yeah, we're just sat here. In fact, I might get Finley out of the seat and feed him. That might be something to do because it's getting near your next breakfast, isn't it? He slept 7 hours last night. I couldn't believe it. I was like, it always seems to be when I have to get up early, so I can't enjoy the full sleep that he sleeps through. He's like just that. He's got his little giraffe on his car seat. I always would say that on a car seat handle, get a little toy that velcros around the car seat handle, because I used to get a little bit unprepared, a little bit scared, fussy when we used to put him in the car, but now he just fixates on this giraffe, and now he's absolutely fine. So I would really recommend that. And he also likes it, you know, when we're putting him in the car seat and we're getting him all fastened in, he actually just stares at the giraffe all the time. So that is a really big, useful idea that I wouldn't have thought of. I can't remember who put it on. It might have been my mum, it might have been me, but someone definitely put it on just as a fluke, and now he absolutely loves it. We are officially back in from our little trip out today. It was really nice to get out of the house. I had every intention of filming the route to Yummy Yorkshire where we went, because it is very rural and there's some beautiful bits of like landscape to see. But unfortunately, it was quite dull and foggy here. But over there, where it's a lot higher up, you just couldn't see in front of you. So I did take some footage, but as you'll see on the video, it is quite foggy and bad weather. But we still went and had a lovely lunch. I had an eggs benedict. I haven't had one of those for a very long time, so I very much enjoyed it. It was a nice atmosphere, and there was loads of people in there with babies. And Finley actually saw a baby for the first time, which I think shocked him, because I think he thinks he's the only little person. Seeing his reaction to another baby has made me want to really go to mother and baby classes. So today I'm going to have a look at what is available and start going to one, because I think he's at that point now where he is staying up longer and he is more curious. So I think going and socialising with other babies might be good for him. But anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.